Hello, this is Navin Kaplish from SafePaaS, and I'm here to talk about a case study with one of our largest clients, specifically focused on access certification. Now, access certification basically is a control that is required for all SOX companies, but also non-SOX companies. You're basically reviewing all your critical access in the forms of roles and responsibilities assigned to users on a periodic basis. It could be a quarterly review or a 6-monthly review or an annual review. And generally, this kind of a review, it used to be done manually, in the sense that there'd be somebody sitting in the central office in either a controls team or an IT team or a finance team, pulling out information, all of this information from an ERP system, maybe Oracle EBS or Oracle Cloud, and then sending it off to 30 different people across the world who are approvers or who are authorizers, and saying, hey, can you please look at the list of users and the assigned accesses and let us know which ones of these are valid. And this would be a really painful exercise done manually. In my audit days, I've seen clients do this and go crazy trying to do this, especially for large global organizations. So we've got a tool called Enterprise Access Certification, which automates this whole process, makes it really smooth in the form of an automated survey. So much less hassle, but also really easy for auditors to track what's happened end to end. So the case study I have is for a household fast food chain, a large global business, who are one of our clients, and they were basically struggling with this problem. So they have, in their global estate, they have Oracle E-Business Suite, they're transitioning to Oracle Cloud, and they've got a host of other SOX applications which are quite large. Could be real estate applications or other financial consolidation applications. And the real issue they have is trying to perform this periodic access certification in a smooth manner, which demonstrates completeness, checked everything they need to, demonstrates accuracy, that everything that the auditors would expect to see in terms of the review is actually there. And this was the challenge we faced. They also had, in their global application landscape, they'd implemented the largest IGA solutions, famous IGA solutions, which were basically being used for governance and identity, but primarily for assigning access as well. And it was really reconciling between an IGA solution. We also had an IDM solution. They also had the core application from which accesses were being granted. So you need to reconcile across all of these different applications and eventually trigger a periodic survey whereby approvers get all of this information in one place for the SOX applications. And that's what we implemented from a SafePaaS standpoint. So the solution we basically put in place is used our Enterprise Access Certification tool, rolled it out by application. So went with the Oracle Cloud application separately for Oracle EBS, Oracle HCM. Also, we're rolling it out for other applications that might not be Oracle, but other financial applications. So for example, if you pick Oracle Cloud, what do we do? So we've built a solution whereby information comes in from the IDM solution, information comes in from Oracle Cloud, and every quarter we've built a dashboard where you can go and trigger this survey, and the survey would basically go to approvers all over the world. The approvers would receive this information. They'd be able to click a link, log into the SafePaaS application, complete the survey, and once the survey was complete, there'll be automatically a ticket created in their local ticketing system for accesses that need to be removed. So this is integrated in the way that it's automated. So you don't need to necessarily say, hey, I've got 50 accesses I need removed, and then our emails floating about. You basically have an automated integration whereby it goes into the ticketing system and also gets assigned to the correct teams in that business for addressing that. And once the tickets are addressed, we get a feedback into SafePaaS. So in SafePaaS, you can actually trigger the survey. You can complete the survey for accesses to be to be removed or not to be removed. We can pull out reports for auditors. We are also integrating with the ticketing system to ensure that access is removed. We're also receiving confirmation of access removal. So it's an end-to-end smooth process, an automated process for the client, and the benefits are significant. So one-stop shop. Auditors only need to log into one system and pull out reports and analyze what's happened. The control owners in the business also have clarity. They can see exactly who has reviewed what accesses. They can see exactly which tickets were actioned, and if something was in action, they can go and query that rather than go through all of this complicated global exercise via Excel and emails, which is quite a risky proposition anyway. So that's what we've implemented. The client is happy. We're doing that for other applications in scope as well, and it's been really useful.